Dang, this mice didn't you? Are you gonna go potty? Is that a yes? Are you about to go potty? Mama needs to film. Can I film real quick? And then you can go potty afterwards? No? Good times. So last week, so let's talk about the numbers. The week in the numbers, that's what I like to call it. She is gonna use that litter box. I swear to all thing holy. What, Mama? Yeah? I'm sorry, your manager's not available right now. Do you want to leave a message? Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to my weighing and update video for February 19th, 2020. If you're new around these parts, hello, welcome, glad to have you. If you hear Jinklin, Roxy's walking around. She's not settled. She wants me on the couch so she can lie on me, but I gotta film this video first. So yeah, so anyway, let's talk, Mama. What? I know. Yeah. Mama's a horrible, terrible mama. Let me just film this video, okay? This is like the 4th time I've tried to start this video. You gonna be okay? Take 10. Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to my weigh-in and update video for February 19th, 2020. Before we get started, my myasthenia eye is on fleek today. So this is the eye that I normally get my eye droopage in. So it's kind of droopy. It's a little, I mean, you can just tell that it looks completely different from my right eye. So I can't do anything about it. So I apologize for that. But that's not what you're here for. You're here to talk about the numbers. So let's talk about my blood sugar averages. So last week, my 7-day average was 146. My 14-day average was 149. And my 30-day average was 147. This week, my 7-day average was 152. So that's up 6 points. My 14-day average stayed the same at 149, and my 30-day average went up 1 point at 148. And I'm not the least bit surprised. I've also stuck to between 60 and 70 units. I was hoping that I could come down to 50, and it just can't happen. So I've mentioned before, and I've probably talked about it ad nauseum, my body doesn't do well with the weather change. And Sunday, it was like 74. Monday, it was like 76. Yesterday, it was 50. Today, we're in the 40s. And yesterday and today, we have rain. So my body just doesn't handle the weather change well at all. So I knew that my blood sugar would be elevated just because my pain level has been elevated. So on a normal day, my pain level is probably about a 4 or a 5. That's pretty average for me on a daily basis. But when the weather changes or there are other, contributing factors, my pain level can be, a 6 or a 7. Today, I'm about a 6. Most of my pain is in my hips. Like I mentioned, I am having sciatica that goes down my right leg and going down my left leg. So it's been rough. I'm also having issues, I talked about this before, with this finger, this joint. I have rheumatoid arthritis. This one is getting to the point where I can't even bend this finger. And it's been a little crooked too. So I'm like, oh, is this gonna, like some people get like a claw with rheumatoid arthritis or even osteoarthritis. So I'm hoping it doesn't. This was my original wedding ring. Rob's birthstone is an aquamarine and my birthstone is a diamond. So even when I was a kid, I was like, when I get married, I'm gonna have my husband's birthstone on my ring. So this was my original wedding ring. And it's a bit too big. I don't remember what size this is. It's either a 9 or a 10. So, and I was surprised I even got this on because my fingers have just been so flippin' swollen. So anyway, so all that to say, when my pain level is elevated, my blood sugars are elevated, my blood sugar and my blood pressure. So I have been sticking to between 60 and 70 units of insulin at night. My blood sugar during the day has been okay. It's that fasting number that tends to be a little bit higher. Last night it was 158 when I went to bed, and it was 158 when I woke up. So it's been a little bit higher, but I know that as soon as the weather goes back to normal for a little bit, that will even out. As far as weight, no, you don't see a ketone reading, that's because I've been testing the zero carb bread from Aldi. If you've been following me on Instagram, you've seen everything that I've eaten with it. And I'm hoping to either have a fry yay or fry nay on that this Friday, or it may be next Friday. I'm trying to do like testing so we can see just how, if it does or how much it affects my blood sugar. Roxy, I'm almost done. Just let me finish, okay? Yeah, okay. So last week I weighed in at 398 pounds. And this week I'm weighing in at 397 pounds. I'm pretty sure that's right. So I'm down a pound. And I'm okay with that because I completely expected to gain. Because again, when the weather changes and my body goes crazy, I have inflammation, which causes me to retain water, and I gain weight. So I'm pretty excited that it went down a pound. The biggest thing that happened though is that I am officially in my size 26 jeans. So that means I am down 2 dress sizes. Or pant sizes. So I'm down, I think, either 10 or 11 pounds. Roxy, mama, please, please, for all the things holy. Shush. Oh my word, girl. Oh my word. So anyway, yesterday I had some errands to run. I needed to go get an oil change and I needed to get the car inspected because in Texas, you can't get your tag unless your car's been inspected. So I did that yesterday. When I woke up yesterday morning, I pulled my jeans off the hanger, looked at the size, and thought I pulled my 28s. The issue I have, and I've had this, even getting my eyes checked in December in a new prescription, is I cannot distinguish 6s and 8s if the print is tiny. I have an issue with the number to call my insurance. I have an issue with the number to call Visa because the numbers are on the card or whatever. And I always mix up an 8 and a 6, always. So this morning I pulled them out. I thought they were 28. I put my lidocaine patches on and then I put my pants on and they buttoned, they zipped, but they were a little tight. And I was like, oh, how did I gain weight? Like that was the very first thing that went to my brain. I was like, how? Because the scale had gone down. I mean, it's only 1 pound, but it had, gone down. And I'm like, how that? No, I hadn't weighed yesterday. That's right. So I thought maybe I'd gained 10 pounds or something. I was like, what in the heck? So I put them on and I looked down to put my shoes on and I realized that the leg of the jean, was tighter than it normally is. And I'm like, wait, are these my 26s? So I took them off, went and grabbed the other pair, put my glasses on. I was like holding it way out. I really should have gotten bifocals, by the way. And sure enough, I had on the 26s and I would have wore them yesterday. The problem was I wear So that's what I'm talking about. So the issue with those jeans, I wear the high-rise skinny jeans from Old Navy because I'm an apple. And any other cut of jean, the legs are always super big in comparison to the waist. So the problem is with the skinny jean like that is that it makes it hard to get my hand down the leg. And it had caused the lidocaine patch on my thigh to roll up. So most days, I wear lidocaine patches just on my left side. But with this inclusion now of the right side having all this nerve pain, I put one on my right hip, one on my left hip, and then one on my left thigh. Because that's like the thigh is the worst part where the nerve pain is. Like that's like when I stand up, it's like right there. So I couldn't get my hand down my pant to kind of unravel that lidocaine patch. So I went ahead and put on my 28s. But I cannot believe that they fit. I mean, I'm just so excited that they fit and I'm, officially in a new size and things are going well. It's especially, oh my word. Oh, this cat today. It's especially what's the word I'm looking for? Motivating, because when I get stupid comments from people about how I must be cheating and I'm eating too much food and I'm not doing things right and blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's been, what, 7 weeks and I'm already down 2 pant sizes and a ring size, and I've dropped 40 units of insulin. I think I'm doing pretty okay, right? So yeah, so anyway, that's it. I'm really excited. Nothing new to report. Like I said, my ring is a little big. I am trying to grow my nails back out. So hopefully I will be able to fix them. Anything else? I can't, this is way too big. Like, I'm gonna keep it around and wear it as a wear around the house shirt. I feel like Violet from Willy Wonka if she turned into an orange instead of a blueberry. This was a 5X from Torrid. I'm officially, I wore a 3X top the other day. So I'm down 2 shirt sizes and I'm down 2 pant sizes. So I think I'm doing okay. So anyway, my tip for you is if you are being bogged down by the scale, get your tape measure out, measure your body, you know, how your clothes are fitting, how your face is shrinking, those kinds of things. Don't get caught up on that scale because it's not the only way to measure progress. And that's, I should put that on a t-shirt. I really should put that on a t-shirt. But anyway, all right guys, thank you so much. Sorry for how disjointed this video is, but my cat is acting crazy. I gotta cut out her using the litter box. I gotta cut out her acting like a crazy cat. So this may be a really choppy video, but anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you. Before I forget, I forgot to post, or I didn't forget. I didn't post our weekly meals on Monday because I forgot to film Friday and Saturday. So I thought I would go ahead and do another week. So I'm trying to do that. Tonight, I think we're gonna have a ribeye because that sounds good. What did I have last night? Oh, last night I had I had nut butter and jelly sandwich on that Aldi bread. So that, like I said, that video will either be up this Friday or it'll be up next Friday for a Friday or an A. So if you missed the last one, it was the bulletproof coffee. I got a couple of comments about how, you know, I didn't talk about, you know, if it breaks the fast or if it stalls. I don't see how, as far as fasting, I give 2 shits about it. Like, seriously. I mean, you know, it has calories in it, so, but people drink bone broth and that's supposedly okay and that has to have calories in it, so I don't know. That's gonna be, you know, up to you. As far as stalling, unless you're putting something artificial like, you know, xylitol or the Torani syrups or something like that, for me, I put butter, stevia, and heavy cream. And that, to me, there's nothing in that mixture that would cause a stall. I don't react any kind of way to stevia. It doesn't affect my blood sugar or anything like that. Like, there is zero, it has zero effect on me. So yeah, so I don't know. It's always gonna be, your mileage may vary on everything. But we'll talk more about that when we get to the Aldi bread video. So anyway, that's why I didn't go into that stuff, because the one thing I always get, and I even got on that video, is it's too many calories. It's too many calories. You shouldn't be drinking your calories. It's too many calories. And it averages out about 400 calories for me. But if that's a meal, then that's okay. And the other thing is, if you're so caught up on calories, and that's all been ingrained in our brain that you need to eat, you know, a certain number of calories every day, I encourage you to go watch Dr. Berry. Dr. Ken Berry is a board certified physician. He is not a chiropractor. He's a board certified physician. He is very well versed in keto and carnivore because he's used it to, you know, help his own health. They had a keto baby. I'm pretty sure she was keto when she was pregnant. And he offers a lot of great medical advice. I trust him. I do not trust Dr. Berg. If you do, that's okay. But Dr. Berry has made some videos talking about how, you know, you don't need to count calories when you're eating this way and those kinds of things. And he gives you simple plans. You have to let go of the whole calorie thing, because Keto Connect has done it. Ginger has done it. Jason Whitrock has done it, where they've eaten like 5,000 calories a day for a week and they still lost weight as long as they were doing keto or carnivore. So, but again, your mileage may vary, because my therapist and I were talking today about how I'm just not one of those people who can do keto and lose 100 pounds in 6 months. I wish I was. And it's not because I'm doing keto incorrectly or anything like that. It's just my body doesn't work that way. I have, several medications that are fighting against it, and I can only do what I can do. And comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's like comparing apples to oranges, which is, an old cliche, but my body is completely different than somebody else's body. Even if I was a twin and our DNA were basically the same, there would still be differences. So don't compare yourself to somebody else. Don't compare yourself to someone who's lost, 100 pounds in 2 weeks. Just do what you're supposed to do and know that it'll come off at some point. Your body will still change. So anyway, that's my little soapbox for today. So thank you guys so much. I don't know, like I said, hopefully I'll have that bread video on Friday. If I don't, there may not be a video on Friday. But yeah, so thanks so much for joining me, guys. Have a fantastic day, week, month, or year, whenever you're watching this, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.